Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of Dwarf Fortress. Now in the last episode we started a whole bunch of different things. We got some iron production underway, we started building a wall here around our outside to protect our external areas if we start coming under siege or under attack, which is probably going to start happening soon. We have started to smooth out the stone in our fortress, making it much nicer to be in. So we'll start working on that soon as well, most likely. We have done a variety of similar things, and we have mostly been working on, like I said, metal production. We have to move our tables back here before I forget, so we're going to do that right now. Building some tables, we're going to stick them directly beside the beds. Like we said in the previous episode, having beds directly beside your tables... Yes, beds in your hospital directly beside your tables is better than having them a couple spaces away, because only moving one space doesn't interrupt surgery actions, whereas moving them further does. This just makes your hospital run a little bit smoother. And that's good. We've also managed to get some gypsum plaster for our hospital, so that means we can now make casts at long last, which is fantastic. We now have everything we need. We can check that with I. We can come into our hospital area, hit capital H to see the hospital information. We have everything we need. Plenty of powder now. Lots of casts and splints and crutches and cloth and thread and everything. Lots of goodies. That is fantastic. So that should mean we have plenty of supplies in case people start getting injured. What we are going to do now, though, is start expanding a little bit on our fortress here. We need to start making some serious production. So we're going to expand our workshop area by a few more blocks, let's just say. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. It's enough for 2 more rows of workshops, which we are going to start building most likely. We're probably going to build a bunch more furnaces next, putting in another wood-burning furnace, another smelter in here, so that we can start producing charcoal faster, and we can also start producing metals faster, all of which will be very useful to us soon. Also, we have upstairs our liaison here is going to be leaving soon. When they do leave, we'll be able to do some trading with them and organize. We're going to be giving them a good deal of resources for, and what they're going to be paying us highly for. We'll find that out sooner rather than later. We've got more of our wall going up here, which is good. The faster we get that built, the better, although it looks like it's going up fairly slowly still. Probably will not be built before the first time we have to hide in our fortress, which is probably going to wind up happening. Despite the fact that it's never fun having that kind of problem, it's very likely that we're going to have to bail inside our fortress the first time. And it looks like we're out of ammo, which is not good. We need to make sure our... Yeah, we're making wooden bolts. I'm not sure why he's not using them. He should maybe just come back and get some more. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. But it looks like we are still producing bolts for the crossbow, so I'm not sure why he ran out of ammunition. But he should have plenty if he comes back and gets more. So that should be fine. Not sure what he's shooting at, but he did do some good... One of our hunters did some good damage in the last episode, killing a goblin thief who would come to invade us. And there go the merchants. Okay, so they've left for now, that's fine. They will be able to set up a trade agreement once they've left, and that shouldn't be too complicated. There's not a whole lot we need right now. We could possibly ask them for some flux stones, which we'll need for making steel, but they never bring much flux stone anyway if you do ask them to, so it doesn't do us much good. Shinobi Quinn has given birth to a girl! Congratulations, Shinobi Quinn! We have another dwarf in our fortress, and that's always good. I'm probably not going to rename the dwarven children, though, until we get another wave of migrants, so I'll wait until that happens. So, we have got some good stuff going on here. Now Liam is out of ammo. Hopefully we come back and get more. We should have plenty, unless our militia people are taking all of the ammo, but there should be plenty coming through here, so that should be fine. Dwarves have suspended the construction of a wall for some reason. We'll have to fix that later. I'm not sure why. Interrupted by a Coati man. Apparently we're being harassed again. That's always frustrating, but it should be fine in the long run. People are still building all of our traps here in the entranceway as well, which is fine. Want to make sure we know what's going on in our fortress, otherwise when things go wrong we won't be prepared for them. What we are going to do here is we're going to make sure we designate this area to be smoothed out as well, so we hit D for designations and S for smoothing, and we're going to pick this full area to be smoothed out. There we go, looking good. So that means that everything will get nice and smooth, and we will have a nice looking fortress. Now we are going to be building more workshops, like I said, and... Oh, hang on, we got another child here. Brian has given birth to a boy. Good thing that's a nice gender-neutral name there. Getting a lot of children all of a sudden, though. I guess this is our first generation of new dwarves, which is pretty cool. That whole area has been dug out as well, which is quite nice. There's a lot more to be had there, though, so we might dig out some more soon. In fact, I might do that right now. Let's go into designations. We'll mine out some more in this area. I'll extend this downwards up to there, and we'll see if we can't get any goodies that way. And we'll come out to the side as well and dig out to there. This will take us a while to actually dig out, but it should give us plenty of ores, which should keep us busy for a good long time. And that would be nice. So we'll do that, and we will check out our area over here. We're going to build some workshops. We're going to be building a workshop which is a metalsmith. So we may actually not be able to make any more of these because we need anvils. Yes, I should have bought another anvil earlier. Whoops. Alright, we'll have to make do with just one then. But we will, in that case, use this space to put some more furnaces down. Furnaces are with E. We're going to make another wood furnace with W, and we'll put it on line with this row. There we go, wood furnace, and we'll make it out of quartzite or something else interesting. There we go. And we'll make another smelter as well, because we're probably going to want 2 of those later on. We'll make it out of quartzite as well, because I like the look of that nice white material. It's much better than the nasty brown you get with these shirt materials. So, that's good. We'll get that built. We'll be using this space later, no doubt, as we start to move into more, let's just say, expedited production. For the time being, though, this will do. We have a whole bunch of beds, mechanisms, and whatnot in here. Lots of cages. We can probably cancel the cage creation job. We probably aren't going to need any more for ages. And that should be fine. We'll let him go build the barrels in the other workshop. And then we can move on to another job there. That looks good to me. Alright. Looking good. There's a lot of things we have to do in this game, and I'm trying to keep track of most of them. But like I said, it's a lot to do. And we've got another snatcher somewhere. There he is, right here. We're going to send a squad to go kill him. Let's send somebody interesting this time. Let's send the Tin Virgins. We'll send our marksman squad to go kill this guy. They should be pretty good. They've all got pretty good accuracy by now. Or at least something in the way of accuracy. And we'll see if they manage to hit him before he can get away. Chase him down there, gentlemen. Doesn't look like they're going to get him. There's nobody to intercede now. He's probably going to get way out of here before we get a chance to do anything to him. Yes, and it looks like the Goblin Thief is interrupting everyone, but nothing else is actually causing us problems right now. Look at all those colors. Lots of colors in this text here. Alright, he looks like he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Back to the squad menu. C for the Tin Virgins. O to cancel the kill job, because he's already long gone. Alright, we're also going to unsuspend these bits of wall, because for some reason they keep getting blocked. I'm not sure why that would be. They're probably going to get blocked again later, and we'll just let him build as he feels like, and we'll move on from there. Alright, though, we're making some progress. These guys have still not packed up all their caravans, although they're getting pretty close. There we go. Are you guys done yet? Just about. Alright, that's fine. We'll leave them to their own devices. And we're going to make sure that everything is working well for us. Good. Our dwarves are digging out where we'd like. I must have extended that one block too far. Whoops. That's fine, though. We can always do an extra layer up this side to make it smoothed out, because otherwise it's going to bother me later. So we'll designate that now. There we go. Make sure this actually looks neat, because I dislike it when it does not. Good. And the big thing we're going to be working on this episode, though, hopefully, is our iron things. Because now that we have another furnace, we can start making more charcoal and then start making more iron. Now, these aren't built yet, so we can't do that quite yet. But as we have iron here, we might as well start producing things in our metalsmith's forge. What are we going to need? That's the question. If we look at our military right now, we have 5 people here in our Axe Dwarf squad, 5 people here in our Swords Dwarf squad, which means we need 4 more iron axes, possibly only 3, because I think one of them starts with 1. But we'll make 4 more iron axes and 5 iron swords. Then we're going to have to start making a whole ton of other things. A whole ton of them. Because we're going to need to make a ton of armor. We'll start with our weapons, though. Weapons and armor, yes, we're making iron weapons. We are going to make an iron short sword times 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an iron battle axe. There we go, times 4. 2, 3, 4. That'll be good. Once we have those things produced, we will be able to start fighting people. And that's always good news. Having the ability to actually fight with good quality weapons is excellent. And that is basically a tier 2 weapon. We're skipping the bronze/copper. Actually, bronze might be the same as iron. Copper is definitely the lower level, I think, in the terms of military grade weapons. And here goes our liaison. So we can discuss our situation with him and discover what we're going to be trading for in the next upcoming area and what they will be trading for in return. Hopefully it all balances out and we can get the good stuff. Here we go. What requests do we have of their merchants? We can begin the discussion here and see we have access to literally every item, like I was trying to do last time before I accidentally cut it off early. The thing is, though, there's not a whole lot we actually need right now. We can get logs and things from them, but we don't really need wood. We can get specific metals from them if we want, but we don't really need metals because we just have access to our own metal production now. we can get things like seeds, which we will be doing. We'll say high priority on plump helmet spawn. Hopefully they bring us plenty and we can get our farms up to capacity. That should calm down our farmers. That would be nice. Beyond that, though, we can get anvils, which they'll bring anyway, 1 or 2 of them. Weapons, which we can produce our own of. Training weapons, which you don't need. Ammo, which you don't really need. None of these things are really important to us at this point. The big thing that we'll be able to get is food from them, which we can always get, because I always bring a lot of it anyway, and we'll be able to sell them whatever they want to bring us, and that's also very helpful later on. As it stands, though, I think we'll make do with just the mushrooms, because we have our gypsum plaster now, we don't need any more of it. We'll make do with just more plump helmet spawn, thanks. Alright, so in a second they're going to double check that, what we have. They're not going to let us change it, I don't think. They're just going to tell us that those are our options, and then we will move on from there. So that should be fine. We should be able to produce a whole pile of goodies now. Once we get more of these weapons made, our military should start using them, and that would be nice as well. We'll have to make sure that everything is working as we expect, though, before we go too far into this all. We are burning plenty of wood. We should be gathering plenty of wood as well. It looks like we're more or less keeping our stockpile steady, but if we add in another job that uses up our wood, we might start to run out, which would be a little bit problematic. But it looks like at the moment we're fine. Okay. In a second they're going to contact us again, and we'll be able to finish off that little dialogue there about what we're going to be trading them. Then they'll ask us what they want us to what we want them to trade us. What they're going to buy from us at a higher value. So that'll be good to know. For the time being, though, we'll make do with what we got. So, there are plenty of other things we can keep an eye on, though. We can check out our status of our smoothing. It looks like they're getting a lot of nice smoothing done in here. Anything with this tiley appearance is something that has been smoothed out. So that's good. We have another snatcher somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Hello, friend. Squads. Gilded adulation. You get this job. Kill. You're going to kill this guy. I doubt you're actually going to be able to get him, but you're going to try anyway. Go kill him. Resume. Murder. Where did he go? Oh, he ran right through our middle of our wall to be, and that's why this is not safe yet. One day, though, we'll be. Once we get this guy out of here, we'll be good to go. You know what, though? I didn't actually figure out what's going on with our unnamed friend, because... Let's cancel this here quickly. Oops. Squads. Group A. Cancel. In the last episode, one of our military dwarves mysteriously lost his name. For some reason. He got a kill, but we lost his name. I haven't actually gone back yet, reviewed the footage, and fixed his name, so I'll probably do all of that and rename the babies and stuff after this episode. Might wait until we get another migrant wave, but probably we'll fix that one at the very least now once I get the chance to go check it. But that was definitely very strange. There we go. So here's the finalized import agreement. This is nothing different than what we literally just did, so I'm not going to take any chance to look at that. It's fine. And then we'll be able to move on to the next stage. Here we go. This is the big important one, what they're willing to offer for our craft dwarf ship. Let's check out their conversation in a second. They will show us the updated agreement, and we'll be able to see what valuables we'll be able to make for them. Very good to know, because otherwise it's hard to tell exactly what you should be producing. Alright, that should happen any second now. Come on now, game. Show me your moves. And I did it again up here. I did one too tall. Ugh, I'm making mistakes all over the place. Let's extend this by one more line just to make it nice and square, because it's nasty having one bump that doesn't quite fit. There we go. That'll do. These guys are going to come gather those gems as well. It looks like there's not a whole lot in that area, but that's fine. We might as well get as much as we can from this section of mining before we move on, and it'll give us lots of goodies to use for our production anyway. So that's good. We have another child being born here. Parkaface has given birth to a girl. Congratulations. We have another dwarf in our fortress. This really is the first generation of dwarves. And we have the finalized export agreement. Let's take a look at what they've offered us. They are going to be selling us, or rather buying from us, leather water skins? Really? What's this one? Tools? Looks like tools. And these aren't great. Cheese, cut gems, and headwear. Blocks. They really don't want a whole lot from us. None of these are really super amazing. We could probably make headwear and things. We could make some iron helms and things that they'll buy at 165% value. That's not bad. But the two super high sellers are leather water skins and tools. I don't know if we'll be able to make much use of that. But we'll keep it in mind anyway. Probably with making headwear. Cut gems and cheese aren't particularly useful for us. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe mechanisms count as tools. It's hard to tell. We will continue our constructions, though, and see what happens. So, the outpost liaison says, "Farewell. I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together." Yes, indeed. Saying goodbye to Beldrin. Well, that worked out quite well for us. Bit of a mess, but that's fine. Hopefully we can get this all working again soon. So what we need now is to keep our metal production going. We need to get things working down there. We have finished our other... oh, look, these are actually still made of the same material. I thought they'd be made of something different. This is made out of quartzite instead of chert. Apparently not, though. They didn't actually change the appearance of this one at all. Interesting. We can start producing more charcoal here, though, if we really want to. I think I'll wait till we get this smelter designed first, though, because we have a lot of other things underway. And we're not in a super huge rush. Are we actually producing anything here in our metalsmith's forge, though? It looks like we are not. So what we're going to do then is we're going to come down here, check out our dwarf therapist, and make... Oh, come on now. Reconnect. Get working. There we go. Make sure that we have actually our weaponsmith doing his job. So weaponsmithing. I don't want to sort by you. I just want to see who's doing you. You're the second column here. You are a metalsmith, Mr. Sparacco, but you are our only metalsmith right now, and you're busy fishing. So what I'm going to do to you, Mr. Sparacco, is take away your fishing jobs, take away all your hauling jobs. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. And make sure you actually get to weaponsmithing. There we go. We'll commit those changes. Done and done. Excuse me, I have the hiccups like crazy all of a sudden. And he will be able to actually make us some weapons, so that will be good. He's actually our only current weaponsmith, which is probably why our weapons haven't been made yet. But once he gets in there, we should start producing them, no problem. And we have more plump helmet spawn complaints, even though we just got them some new ones. There's no pleasing them farmers. They're quite preoccupied with complaining all the time about that lack of plump helmet spawn. And I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but I sure don't know what it is. We are going to... Oh, hang on, another baby! Dave Cola gave birth to a boy! More kids for generation number 1. Fantabulous. Well, we have more beds here. We probably are going to want to expand our bedrooms since we have all these new children in our fortress. I would have expanded it over here, but we do have this water problem right above. So just to be safe, I'm going to expand over in this direction, I think. We'll designate out some more mining over here. And I will quickly do this off camera, and then we'll be right back. There we go! Bam! Instant new wing added to our bedrooms. That'll help accommodate our new dwarves. We need to get some more beds in here, though. Apparently we haven't actually built all of them. So we'll build the rest of our beds in this space. We should have plenty sitting around in our stockpile, so this shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we got lots. Stick those in there, and that will be good. It'll take a while for us to actually dig out this area, probably because our dwarves are busy digging in other places, which is fine. There's plenty of things that need to be smoothed and dug and whatnot, so I'm not in any particular rush to get a particular area cleaned at any given time. Now, there are some other things we want to get doing, though. We want to make sure that our weaponsmithing is actually happening. Yes, it is now happening. That's good. So that is an important step. We want to make sure that our dwarves are ready to actually use military weaponry when they need to, but are still using training weaponry for now. We'll probably have to go into their gear and swap that out if we ever need to do some real fighting, so they go and get the correct equipment before they fight. But as long as we have it somewhere, that should be good for now. We do a little bit wary of having our people fight with real weapons, because they have a pretty good chance of injuring themselves if they do, but we will see. So, we will have to see. The big thing, though, is we need to start getting our weaponry and armor produced, which we are slowly getting done. It will take a while for the armor is a bit tricky, so we'll have to talk about that when we come to it. But, yes, the armor is a bit tricky. There's a good reason for it, and that's because of the way it works. It's very complicated. There's a ton of different pieces of armor. Hang on, what's this? Interrupted by a louse woman? What's this? Where's this? Where's this? Someone attacking you? No, it doesn't look like it. I think it was just someone nearby. Freaked him out. Yeah. There's a lot of weird humanoid creatures here, which is surprising. Oh, they're over there. Yeah, that's gross. This flea-type people. That's pretty gross. Weird. Alright, hopefully he's okay. The giant hamster is fighting. Alright, giant hamster's been killed. Congratulations, whoever's hunting him. Probably Liam. Is Fez also hunting him? Yeah, they're both hunting him. Both of our rangers are hunting a giant hamster. Fantastic. What do we got going on here? Marak has given birth to a girl. Got more children coming into this fortress. Wow. It's crazy. Alright. Well, we got lots of weird things being killed. Can we create some more lye? That would probably be a good idea. Can we make some lye? If we can make some, we'll set it to repeat, and then we'll be able to actually make a little bit more soap, which would probably be a good idea. The more soap we have, the better people can be provided for, and that's generally wise. Also, it takes more charcoal to run our furnace here as well, so we're going to make sure we have our second wood-burning furnace going to make more charcoal. Otherwise, we won't be able to keep up with our magnetite production, so that'll be a good thing. Once we have that going, that'll be fantastic. Whew, lots of stuff to do, though. Lots of stuff to do. So, This should keep things moving quite smoothly, and then we'll have the things we need to actually produce our products. My goodness words, you were giving me a hard time all of a sudden. So, we have that going on. We have a nice big area over here. There's nothing actually over here. This is all silt, so there's no point going further in this direction. It looks like our core of the mountain is over this way. We had a pretty good vein there, so that'll last us for a while. We're doing okay, though. We're doing okay. We have a weaponsmith, official weaponsmith now. Melville has leveled up, it looks like. That's good. We actually now have someone dedicated to that job, and they will probably be doing a good amount of it, although not necessarily. It just depends on how much we actually need. And Lampman has now given birth to a girl. I hope his Lampman is not too problematic there for you. Lots of children, though. Seriously, lots of children. Lampman is apparently our cook. What I am going to do, though, is I'm looking back up to our top layer. There are a lot of things going on. It's very easy for me to get very confused. I'm trying to stay as on track as I possibly can and not get totally lost in the minutiae of all this, but it is fairly easy to have happen. We have a lot of good stuff going on now. Our farms are getting more and more plump helmets spawn in them as we go. We need to get a couple more, and then we'll be really good as far as food production goes. But overall, we're looking pretty solid here now. This is a pretty good situation for us to be in. We are going to drop back down below here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I think what we're going to do next, this is slowly taking shape. Our walls here are slowly being built. I think what we're going to do next is make sure that we actually have, okay, we have plenty of wood. Problem is, as soon as we lose access to our external area, we're going to burn through this wood in no time. And I really do mean burn through it because we are setting everything on fire. But, yeah, we can't really make sure anything about that at the moment. But we can make sure that if that happens, we don't use too much of it. That's something we'll have to do at the time, though. Our stone detailer is doing a good job. There's a lot of checking up on people I have to do right now because we want to make sure that people are actually doing what they're supposed to. They're getting pretty quick, though. Look at that. He's burning through that wall nice and quick. Apparently we struck microcline. I'm not sure where. Where did we strike microcline at? Oh, we're digging down here, aren't we? Yes, okay, good. That's what we want to see. They're digging up the bedrooms. That's good. We're going to need to start producing more doors soon, because this isn't happening. And Gooey just gave birth to a child. Oh, my goodness. We're getting so many children here. This is crazy. Crazy. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good so far. Although, I believe a bunch of our military dwarves are now carrying children, which is a bit problematic. Because they will carry them into fights with them, and they will die, and then the parents will get bereaved, and it's not good. Max Power just gave birth to a boy as well. So many children, look at this. Every green message here is one of our dwarves giving birth. That's crazy often. That's even more often than people have been complaining about the lack of plump helmet spawn. And that's saying something. Awesome. Alright, well, we're making some progress here, though. This is good. This is good. It's a bit slow, but it's good. Got lots of stuff going on. Are we actually producing lye? That's something I wanted to check. Are we doing that? Yes, we are, apparently. Can we produce soap as well? Soap from tallow, yes. Repeat. We should have plenty of tallow from the animals we've been killing with our hunters, giant hamsters and the like, so we should be able to make a good amount of additional soap now, which should help provide for our dwarves, letting them all sanitize, have soapy baths at the in the pools outside, or at the well. They'll be able to wash themselves, and that should make everybody happy. So that's good. Now we are going to try and make sure that we are still producing things at our weaponsmith here. Metalsmith has finished his jobs. Did he actually finish them, or did he interrupt? Wrong button there. Did you manage to finish those jobs? I'm not sure. We should have a whole bunch of weapons if we did. I do not see any interruptions here in our weapon production, though, recently, so we may actually have them. Let's check in our stocks. We should be able to check there and find if we have the weapons we're looking for. Can we see them in a list? No. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Can we see them somewhere in heal? In heal, yes. There should be a finished weapons bin somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. One of these should be our weapons bin, and we should be able to check that way. Although I don't see it yet, which is a bit disconcerting. This bar block bin is full of chert blocks, not what we're looking for. This bar block bin has iron bars in it. Yay! We are producing iron bars and charcoal, which is good. We have chert mechanisms, pine bins. Where did all of our weapons go? That's what I want to know. We have plenty of bins here, but none of them have our weapons in them. Pine bins. These are just empty bins. Bars and blocks, gems, finished goods. Weapon bin. That's what I was looking for. Weapon bin. What's in here? There is a bunch of iron weapons. I don't know if we have all of them, though. Is there another weapons bin? Strange. I really don't want to move on before we know if we actually have all the weapons we need, though, is the thing. Is this also a weapons bin? If it is, that would explain where the other weapons are. This is a gem bin. Strange. They're probably all here somewhere, but we're going to have to actually find them. However, for the moment, we're not going to worry about it. We are going to... we'll leave it for now. I think we'll leave the armor production until next episode, because that's going to take a while to explain all of. And I'd rather be able to start from fresh with that. Is that a weapons bin? No, it's an ammo bin. Alright, lots of stuff going on here. Lots of things to easily get confused about. I'm trying my best, though. What a mess, dwarves. You guys are causing so much trouble. They've produced some lye. They've run out. Excellent. The tallow production has stopped because the soap rather production has stopped because we need more lye. Okay. Well, once we actually get our armor underway, we will have a pretty good fighting force here, and then we'll be able to slowly delve deeper and look for access to things like our, so we're looking for, like, our flux stones, which we need to make steel. For the time being, though, we'll have to make do without. We are a little bit busy here. Our walls are slowly going up, which is good, but it only goes up every once in a while, once the dwarves who are responsible actually get a chance to do it. Our walls are getting completed, which is good. We haven't really come under any major sieges yet, which is nice. Let's take a look down below. This is looking good. I like when it gets smoothed out like this. It's a nice look to the fortress. Can we check out down in the bedrooms? We're getting through it. People aren't going to be happy while we're doing this because we make a lot of noise. So, for example, if we were to check one of our dwarves here, just like to examine any particular one of them, let's see, Mr. Spracco. We can look at him, we can look at his thoughts and preferences. He'll probably have been frustrated by the noise. He's been annoyed by flies. Well, the noise hasn't bothered him, apparently. He's doing fine. Okay. We can check somebody else who might have been more bothered by it. Let's check Lemuel. How are you doing, Lemuel? No, he doesn't seem too bothered by the noise yet either. That's good. That's good. We might have to do some carving later, and that might also harass them a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. If it's not bothering them now, though, that's good news. The less bothered our dwarves are, the better. We should also hide all of this junk. So what we're going to do for that is actually check it first. This should be quartzite. Yeah, that'd be fancy if it was exactly what we needed, but it is not. We are going to make sure it is not going to be a problem by going designations for D, B to set the building properties, and H to hide them again, because there's no reason to looking at all that junk when we have everything else hidden anyway. It's not even like we can't use it. It's still perfectly usable, even though you can't see it, which is nice. So we'll hide off that one as well, and there we go. Looking pretty good here. So, our Dwarf Fortress is coming along quite nicely here. We have a lot of stuff going on. The underground needs a lot of work, though. We gotta dig deeper and see if we can't find ourselves some nice flux stone. But for the time being, we'll make do with what we've got. Whew! So, I do apologize if this has been a little bit slower than we'd usually try and aim for, but there's been a lot of stuff I'm trying to keep an eye on here because we want to make sure everything is being produced correctly. Lots of wood is coming in, which is great. We definitely want a lot of wood because we're going to be using a lot of wood soon. Next episode, we're going to try and tackle armor production, hopefully, and then we'll worry about actually equipping our people with that gear. And we should be able to try a couple other little things. We'll have to wait and see how it actually goes. So, I think we're going to stop here for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some more Dwarf Fortress for you. Ooh, it's been a bit of an adventure here. We've got our military a little bit better under production. We've got more of our defenses going up. We have a lot of different things that are slowly coming together. And hopefully everything goes well here. We do have a ton, an absolute ton, of dwarves having babies now. And another thief. Okay, well, we'll finish off scaring off this thief, and then we'll see you all next time. So let's pick our squads. We'll pick our gilded adulations. We'll give them a kill order to kill this guy here. Slobolaris. Yes, go kill him. Fantastic. But yes, this has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some Dwarf Fortress for you. If you liked the episode, don't forget to like the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Off the screen with you.